The Devil's Infatuation. Introduction. In the dark underworld of organized crime, Park Jimin, known as the Devil Psycho, ruled city with his powerful demeanor. His empire, built on fear and violence, seemed unassailable until a 20-year-old girl named YN seeps in his inner circle. YN, posing as his personal secretary, treated him with naive familiarity, like a sister might treat a brother. However, YN was far from innocent. She was a secret agent, determined to dismantle Jimin's empire and bring him to justice. YN's mission was clear: gather evidence against Jimin and ensure he spent the rest of his life in prison. She meticulously documented his crimes while enduring his dark charisma and dangerous charm. Secret Service Headquarters. YN reports to the headquarters about Mafia King's dealings, and, more secretly, now she is talking with his senior officers and reporting about the information. YN, sir, here's the file you have been asking for me to gather information about the Mafia King, Park Jimin. I worked so hard to find information little by little about him. YN, here, saying that she handles some files about Jimin to the head officer. Head officer, while checking the information in the full set. You did a great job, Agent O. I'm really impressed. You may go now, unless you'll be late from your work, right, Agent O? YN, yes, sir. I take my leave now, saying that she bows 90 asterisk and got out of the office, immediately rushing out from there, and got into a taxi while looking here, and they're observing her surrounding and going to Jimin office. On the other, author's POV, Jimin, unaware of her true identity, found himself increasingly captivated by her beauty, intelligence, and seeming innocence. His fascination soon grew into a deep, possessive obsession. Jimin's obsession with YN became uncontrollable. Unable to bear the thought of her being out of his sight, he began to suspect her true intentions, so he spent a spy behind her so he will know what is going on behind his back. Now he is talking on the phone with his loyal men saying, I want each and every information about her at 1 hour, understand Sohn, his most loyal men, and his personal bodyguard. Sohn, yes, King, your wish is my command. Jimin setting a trap to uncover her secret. When he discovered that she was a secret agent, his rage was unparalleled. However, instead of eliminating her, he devised a more sinister plan. Jimin, devilish smirk on his face. Now where will you hide, baby doll? Saying that he laughed like a madman. I'm coming after you, baby doll. Crawling, running, chasing like a psycho. Which is I'm. TC, my baby, you are so evil, but I love evil dolls. Saying that he got up and head towards his bedroom and lay down waiting for tomorrow to come fast as he can't wait to confront her. Next morning, Jimin confronted YN by revealing his knowledge of her true identity, but before she could react, he forcibly married her in a twisted ceremony conducted by measures. Clawback. YN struggling to free herself from his twisted demeanor, but her all struggle went in vain when he pulled a gun on her forehead and said, Say I do right now, baby doll, unless your whole headquarter will be blow in air like boom. And, you know very well I won't hesitate a bit for doing that, right? So be a good girl, doll, say yes. YN, in panic and fear, said, Whatever you are doing is wrong, Jimin. You are doing crime continuously, and you expect me to be your side, be your slave, never. My work is to expose you, and I will do it at any cost. You are a fucking criminal who killed innocent people without even thinking twice. I won't marry you. If you want to kill me, then go ahead and shoot me. Jimin, in anger he growls, so you won't listen, right? Saying that he calls his loyal men Sohn, and said call all the guards who are capturing the headquarters to blow that fucking head orders right now. YN, in panic and shock scream, No, please no, they all will die, please Jimin. Don't do that, please. Jimin, with whining smirk in his face, did. Say yes to the marriage right now, I don't have hole for this. Fast. YN, ID. Do please just stop them from doing anything, saying that she abruptly sits down on the ground. Now she bound to him by marriage, became his prisoner of love. His affection was suffocating and possessive, leaving her with no escape. Surrounded by his men, she could never flee. Her mission to bring him to justice seemed like a distant dream. Despite her captivity, YN's spirit remained unbroken. She continued to seek ways to undermine Jimin, hoping for a chance to bring him down. However, Jimin was always one step ahead. Realizing her intentions could still lead to his downfall, he turned to a more drastic measure. Using a potent drug, he made her lose her memory. Wyan, awake with no recollection of her past, her mission, or her true identity. With her memory erased, Wyan became a blank slate. Jimin took this opportunity to mold her into his ideal partner. Jimin, you are my wife, Wyan saying that he showered her with love and affection, but his love was possessive and obsessive. Wyan, now devoid of her past, became addicted to his attention and affection. She transformed into his innocent, beautiful doll, craving only his love and obsession. Jimin, devilish smirking, my love, oops. Prisoner, love prisoner, you always be mine and all mine. Saying that he obsessively staring at her emotionless face through his laptop screen, which is connected to the camera of his bedroom, he creates a perfect image in her eyes about him. He ensured that Wyan would never remember her past. He surrounded her with reminders of their fabricated life together, creating a world where she is safe and cherished, but utterly dependent on him. Jimin, you are mine, my angel, and always will be mine. Saying that he caresses her cheeks obsessively as Wyan was sleeping like an angel, unaware of the reality of her life. Wyan's new reality was a blend of peace and spice, where Jimin's dark love was the only truth she knew. In their new life, Jimin's passion for Wyan was intense and all-consuming. He relished in their private moments, where his touch ignited a fire in her she couldn't resist. Wyan, now deeply in love with Jimin, responded to his advances with a newfound desire. Their nights were filled with a fiery, possessive love that left her breathless and yearning for more. Midnight, Jimin's bedroom. Jimin hovering over her and continuously making passionate love with her without giving her any break. Wyan, breathing heavily, said, "Daddy, stop, please." Jimin, heavily breathing, said, "Not today, baby doll, I want all of you till another day," saying that he smiled like a devil. Days passed like that with high desires and passionate nights. Now Jimin's dark charm enveloped her fully, making her feel both cherished and dominated. He reveled in her submission, knowing that she was entirely his. Wyan's innocence and beauty became the center of his world, and he ensured she was always adorned in the finest clothes and jewelry, a testament to his obsessive love. Park Jimin, the devil psycho, had succeeded in making Wyan his forever. By erasing her memory and transforming her into his devoted wife, he secured his empire and his heart's desire. Their life together was a twisted blend of love and obsession, peace and darkness. Wyan, now addicted to Jimin, had become his perfect partner, unaware of the past that once threatened to tear them apart. In this new reality, Jimin found a twisted happiness. His infatuation had led him down a dark path, but in the end, he had made Wyan his prisoner of love forever.